The Cedar River harbors globally rare plant communities, provides critical habitat for fish and wildlife, and is a popular destination for paddlers and anglers. However, outdated flood management and poor watershed planning are impacting public health and safety by causing pollution and increasing the risk of flood damage. The Iowa Legislature and Congress must work with the Army Corps of Engineers to prioritize lower-cost, non-structural flood management solutions on the Cedar River. These natural solutions will help reduce flood damage, improve water quality, restore fish and wildlife habitat, and provide recreation opportunities and economic benefits while saving taxpayer dollars.
The Cedar River, a tributary to the Mississippi River, provides drinking water to over 120,000 people. Roughly 530,000 residents live in the Cedar River watershed. The river is impacted by intensive agriculture, altered hydrology, and urbanization. The river is home to a variety of fish and wildlife, including 2 species of endangered mussels and globally rare plant communities. The Cedar River is a popular place for boating, fishing, and other outdoor recreation opportunities.
The Cedar River and our communities along the river are threatened by outdated flood management. We have had 2 500-year floods in the past 15 years. Rainfall is increasing and the landscape has changed for agricultural and urban uses. More than 90% of our wetlands have been drained, our prairies have been lost, and floodplains have been filled and developed.
For years, farmers have installed drainage pipes and ditches to lower the water table and keep water from pooling on valuable farmland. This drainage system quickly moves water from the farmland to the streams and rivers, making river levels increase rapidly when it rains. The lack of crop rotation also plays a role in flooding, as most farmers now mostly plant corn and soybeans, which are annual plants that do not put down deep roots. In addition, sediment from erosion is deposited in the floodplains, decreasing the amount of water storage space available in the river during floods. Creeks and rivers have been straightened, which increases the velocity of flow and exacerbates erosion. Astonishingly, flows in the Cedar River have nearly doubled in the last half-century. With climate change expected to bring more frequent and severe floods, the communities along the Cedar River need better 21st century flood protection solutions to ensure public safety and river health.
On November 2, 2010, Iowans will have a chance to triple current state funding for clean water, soil conservation, fish and wildlife habitat, watershed management, and land restoration to protect against future flooding. Iowa's Water and Land Legacy Constitutional Amendment will provide permanent and constitutionally protected funding that will benefit the Cedar River along with communities and watersheds across Iowa. The Iowa State Legislature and Congress must act to improve flood management.
In addition to restrictions on building in the floodplain, state and federal legislation should provide flood management solutions that work with nature, not against it.
These solutions are cost-effective and can have multiple benefits in addition to reducing flood damage. They protect clean water, improve wildlife habitat, and create parks for community enjoyment.
The following non-structural solutions must be implemented to improve flood management. Public purchase of open space, development rights, or conservation easements. Provide voluntary conservation incentives for agricultural practices such as cover crops and perennials that help to reduce soil erosion and improve water quality. Conserve and restore the landscape's natural ability to store floodwaters by protecting and restoring wetlands and other critical areas. Implement stream restoration that reconnects streams to side channels, abandoned channels, oxbows, and other portions of the floodplain. Establish floodplain zones for flood frequencies beyond 100 years. Where levees and dikes are absolutely necessary, set them back far enough to help reestablish more natural conditions in the near-channel portions of the floodplain. Reduce property taxes for open space set-asides based on hydrologic function and public benefit, and restore wetlands to protect against future flooding.